downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Harvey gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Galvis is there. 1 out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Harvey gets the sign. 1-1 on its way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just underway in Baltimore. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now at the plate, Tino Martinez. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now into the box, Jahmai Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Austin Hayes set the plate now as he looks at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter.
Fouled off.
Ryan.
The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Rogers is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. Like, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Valaika leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. So now here is Jose Canseco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Darryl Strawberry. Now a flare out toward right center. Valaika ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Tim Raines comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Ruiz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Up next, Alfonso Soriano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees 1. So stepping in is Freddie Galvis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Shortstop. Freddie.
First offering on its way.
Galvis.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting in. The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Now to bat, Rio Ruiz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1 ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Tip back toward the mound. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting 9.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Jahmai Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jason Kendall, and they could use a spark from him here.
Jason Kendall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Galvis is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Bernie Williams pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Kendall waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Mancini.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
And the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next, here is Darryl Strawberry. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate now, Tim Raines. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pat Valaika is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way.
Now
One gone.
Number 24.
Next, it'll be DJ Stewart, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on the way. Alfonso Soriano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Soriano very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and stepping in is the catcher Jason Kendall. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
Next up is Derek Jeter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-to-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. We've hit the Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
To the plate now, Jahmai Jones. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 5, all even at 2-2. So now to the plate, Bernie Williams flew out last time up.
The center fielder, Bernie.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. In there, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey.
Now
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. In now, Jose Canseco. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Canseco brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Martinez stands at second with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready now is Darryl Strawberry. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A ball and no strikes. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Pitch popped up. Ruiz shading to his right. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next to hit is Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. And now in the box, Jason Kendall, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Mancini over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Austin Hayes will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 2 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Designated hitter.
Striding in is Ryan Mountcastle. No hits to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Trammell's got it. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the first baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43.
7th inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Alan Trammell. Now here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting.
And now here is Derek Jeter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1, here it is. Popped up. Ruiz is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bernie Williams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Right side, but it's well foul. He pulls this one into right. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the next to bat will be Tino Martinez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line drive to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton.
Now batting, number 24.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Next to dig in, Freddie Galvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Valaika leads off second with one gone in the inning. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back
The
for it.
batter, the third baseman.
So next to hit is Rio Ruiz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from Baltimore after this. One left for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Wade LeBlanc has been summoned from the...
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 49. Wade LeBlanc.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now Cecil Fielder will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Cecil Fielder.
Now the pitch. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Tim Raines is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42. Bruce Sutter.
Pedro Severino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Jahmai Jones swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Up next for
3 for
Orioles,
4. He's looking
the
locked
designated
in.
hitter, Ryan.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll take a look at ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 4-2.
The second baseman,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate now is Jason Kendall. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in once again is Alan Trammell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate, 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lifted down the line in left. Jones will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead this.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Mariano
the first
Rivera
baseman,
is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Pat Valaika is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Count even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be DJ Stewart, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A pause and the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Baltimore down to their final strike. And another foul ball. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease. And the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kenny Rogers earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mariano Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the